We're here with Franchesco at C2E2. How are you enjoying the show, and what are you here promoting today?
Well, so far so good. It just got started. Actually, it's about to start, and so far so good. I had a chance to see a lot of familiar faces so far, made some new friends, and it's only been like a minute or two since I got here, so I'm really optimistic that this weekend's going to go really well.
Great. What are you working on currently?
Right now, well, I could take that question literally, and right now I'm actually working on a piece for someone who requested me to do a little something from Star Wars for them, so I'm actually working on Yoda. But I think what you meant to ask was, what other pieces am I working on? I just recently finished a piece for Zenoscope, and they do a lot of really cool interpretations of fairy tales, you know, like The Wizard of Oz is coming up soon. They're doing a lot of like Neverland, you know, like Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, that sort of thing. But they put their own stamp on it, and they make some really amazing comics. And I've had a chance to do a really fun bunch of covers for them.
That sounds great. That's very interesting. What are your projects for the near future?
Well, I'm working on something right now, and maybe we could add to this later. I'm actually contractually, if you could say that, right? Peter Piper pecked the pick a pick. Okay, so what happens is I'm really optimistic on the project that I'm working on right now, but I can't talk about yet. So hopefully the next time I see you, we can talk about that. But one that's a little bit further along in the pipeline is this particular project for Moonstone, and I'm so in love with it because I get a chance to take some amazing characters from the golden age of comics and put a fresh new twist on it, and it's all Franchesco. So it's Franchesco wall to wall. So I'm doing the storyline, I'm doing the artwork, and I'm really involved with this project. It's coming along beautifully. Please look for it. It's not out yet, but look for it at the favorite comic book shop that you go to the next time you want to pick up something really cool.
Great. Could you tell me how many years have you been involved in the comic book industry?
See, I wish I had a specific number for you because you know what they say when time flies when you're having fun? Well, it turns out that some days it feels like it just started yesterday. It's that fresh, it's that new. And then some days it feels like this is all I've ever done, and it hasn't. You know, I've done quote unquote real jobs where I actually did the 9-to-5 thing, and I always thought that drawing would be just a hobby. And unfortunately, for me, I didn't have that itch strong enough where I had to scratch it until later on in life. And I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because right now I feel like a little kid in a candy store, and it's still so fun. So it's hard to say how long I've been at it. Let's see, one of the first things I've ever done was back in 1992. So somebody's going to have to do the math. It's been more than a day or two, but it feels like it was just yesterday.
That's great. Can I ask you a final question? And that
No,
is...
I'm sorry. Interview over. Finito. No, I'm sorry.
We'll
Please.
cut it off right now.
No, I'm sorry.
What is your favorite character to draw?
That's a very good question. Whatever character I happen to be working on at any given time. For example, like right now, I'm all about Yoda from Star Wars. I love Yoda. And say when I get back to the studio and I'm working on these characters, I'm all about Valkyrie, or I'm all about this character, or that. It's whichever one I happen to be working on at the time, that's my favorite character.
Well, thank you very much. Do you have a website that you would like to promote?
Yeah, you could stop by Franchesco.com, that's my name.com, and you can see some of the latest stuff that I've been working on and some of the future works that I'll be working on.
Well, it was great talking to you, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you for your time.
Likewise, thank you. It was good to meet you, and have a fun show. And you guys should be here. What are you doing sitting in front of your computer? Come here. Peace out.